Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I really wanted to take in the spring season. So I had the idea to share with you guys my spring makeup routine. When I think of spring, I think of very fresh, airy, very light, very, like pastel colors. Without further ado, let's just dive right into the video. So we're gonna start off with primer, and the primer I'm gonna be using today is the e.l.f. Makeup Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer. This is what it looks like. This is a newer product that I picked up. I actually found this at TJ Maxx, which I was pretty shocked to see this here because I thought this was a newer product. And I believe that this is supposed to be the dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip. And I did play around with it yesterday to kind of put my thoughts together on the look that I wanted to do for this video. But I actually really like this. I'm gonna apply some onto my hands and just rub it into my skin. It is immediately tacky. As soon as you put it on your face, like, you guys can kind of see the stick that it has already, which is great. I actually don't own any gripping primers, so I'm really excited to have this into my collection now. So because it is spring and I kind of said my inspo is like super light and airy, I figured it would be perfect for me to use my Glossier. So this is my Glossier Skin Tint, and I have it in the shade G9. This is in the shade G9. I'm just gonna shake the bottle and apply some onto my face and then blend it in with a foundation brush. Foundation is on, and I know most people prefer to apply these products on with their hands, but personally for me, I do not like using my hands to do my makeup. This is the perfect skin tint. It really is like, it's like honestly barely nothing, but it does feel like you have stuff on your skin, which I really enjoy. Now moving on to concealer, like I just said, pot concealer. I'm also going to be using my Glossier pot concealer. This is in the shade G10, and I've used this before in my videos, and as you can see, I made a pretty good sized dent in this pot concealer. I think it's one of my favorites, honestly. But I'm just taking a small brush, rubbing my brush, and I'm just gonna be applying just a little bit under my eyes. Also, another thing I noticed with the primer is that my face is usually a lot more red than this, and it really helped take away the redness, which I was not expecting it to do, and I didn't notice yesterday when I was playing with it. Now that I'm like looking in my mirror over here, usually underneath my nose is extremely red, and I know I just put concealer there, but even before, it's not as red as it was. Okay. The concealer is all blended in. It just looks like my normal face, honestly, if I were to have zero imperfections, but obviously no one's perfect, so we all have a little something. We're gonna finish up the face, and I'm going to be going in with my Milk Makeup Bronzer Stick. This has been taking the internet by storm recently. I've been seeing everybody purchase it. One thing I love about this bronzer is that it is very easy to blend out. And as you saw, the way that I applied it, I do not like applying the stick directly to my face. I noticed that I would get some acne over here if I did that. So I like to use a brush instead, and I used this Real Techniques brush. And then for blush, I'm actually using two things today, but the first thing I'm using is my tried and true Rare Beauty Liquid Blush. I am obsessed with this, and this is in the shade Hope. It would be a dream to get PR or to work with Rare Beauty one day. I definitely want to pick up more of their stuff. So I just put like 3 little dots. I'm gonna put 2 dots on my nose, and then I'm just taking the butt end of my beauty blender, and I'm gonna just... One thing I really like about this blush is how easy it is to blend out, and it just looks like you have such a natural flush to your face. But because it's spring and pink is one of my favorite colors, I am going to be going in with another blush over top of this one. I recently got sent PR from ColourPop, which is like absolutely insane. But for my first box, they let me pick out some of the products that I wanted to try. And one of the items I picked out was this Super Shock Cheek. And this is like a blush, and it's in the shade Count Me In. It's a very pretty color, and I think it'll layer really nice on top of the Rare Beauty one. They're kind of similar in color. It layered so beautifully on top of the Rare Beauty one. I think I might have just found my favorite blush combo. I'm actually kind of obsessed. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to move on to brows now. And another thing I got sent from ColourPop was their brow pencil and their tinted brow gel. So I'm going to be using this for the first time today, but I'm so excited to because I love ColourPop. Okay, I just finished filling in the brows. It is almost a spot-on match to my actual brow hair. These are what the brows look like. You know, you do have to press down a little bit harder to get some of that pigment out, but I honestly would prefer that a lot more because I feel like I have more control over how dark I can make it and how light I can make it. I'm going back in with this pot concealer, and I'm just going to clean up underneath my brows just to give it more of a sharpened look. All right, the brows are all cleaned up, and I'm just gonna go over it with that tinted brow gel. Now is for the fun part. So I also picked up one of their freckle pens, and I just thought it would be really cute if I gave myself some fake freckles. So I think I'm just gonna do a little bit on my nose. Oh my god, stop. I'm like obsessed. Look at how cute and natural they look. This is great. Oh my god. I'm like kind of impressed by it, honestly. We are gonna be playing with a little bit of eyeshadow today. And I picked out one of their palettes, and I picked out their Miss Bliss palette. I need to show you guys the colors. This just like screamed spring. When I saw it on their website, I was like, I have to have this eyeshadow palette. Like, look at this. Tell me that's not spring. Tell me that doesn't remind you of spring. We are gonna go in with this shade right here. Tapping off some of the excess, and we're just gonna bring it into the crease. This is such a cute pinky color. I'm obsessed with it. I'm just using windshield wiper motions to really disperse the color throughout my whole lid. It doesn't need to be perfectly blended. We're just adding a little hint of color to the eyes. Just a little bit. I'm gonna go into this bottom shade with the same brush, and I'm just gonna deepen the outer corner just a little bit. Okay, my camera died. And Zane is now in the living room with me, so if you hear him. I finished up the eyes. This is what I did with them. I added a little bit of glitter. I can show you what shade I used in the palette. So I used this middle shade right here. It is so pretty, and I figured it fit the vibe a little bit. I wanted to move on to finishing up the base really quickly, so I'm going to be going in with my Becca Cosmetics highlighter. This is in Vanilla Quartz. It is the perfect highlight shade for natural glow. I'm going to take my Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Spray. This is from ColourPop. This is another item I chose out, and I'm going to set my face before finishing off my makeup. Oh wow. Oh wow! That smells, I mean,
like
it is
these nuts. Wow, that smells really good.
It does, right?
Yeah, it smells like these nuts.
My god. Pro tip, don't ever live with your boyfriend.
Here's a tip. If you want your skin looking like mine, just use the same towel you use to dry your body off on your face.
I do that.
I don't use any face moisturizer.
Yeah, he doesn't
or any
use
face
any
products,
skincare.
And I look like
when his girlfriend has an abundant collection. Anyways, so this setting spray is actually infused with coconut milk, I believe. That's what it said on the packaging, and it smells exactly like coconut. I really like this, and the mister on it is great as well. It's a very, very light mist. I'm honestly used to setting sprays that just like drench your entire face. So spraying this honestly was kind of nice. I give this a 10 out of 10. This is my first time using it. This is my favorite mascara in the entire world. This is the Essence Lash Princess. I know so many people are like, this product is overhyped. I don't think it is. I really like this mascara. I'm gonna do one eye so you guys can see the difference between what the mascara looks like on and what it doesn't. Okay. This is with mascara, this is without mascara. And I don't have extremely long eyelashes either. This is just how good this mascara is. And I'm like obsessed with it. So you heard it from me. Buy this mascara. It's super cheap, it's very affordable, which I love. I usually get mine from Ulta. So there's that. But these are what the lashes look like. I feel like with these kind of lashes, with this mascara, you don't even need fake lashes on. But to finish up the look, we're gonna put on a little something on our lips. And I'm going to be using the Glossier. This is like their sheer lips, their Ultra Lip. This is their Ultra Lip and it's in the shade Villa. It's a very pretty pink color. And it feels exactly like putting lip balm on. So this is what the color my top lip is without. All right, everybody, that is the end of this makeup look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Comment if you want to. I am going to be posting a lot of content soon just because I'm in my finals week of school. And then after that, I'm going on a short spring break trip. So I'm going to be pushing out a lot of content. So stay tuned for that. I love you so much. I hope to see you next time. Bye!